Oh, I felt compelled to make a video on INFJ core traits. I made a video regarding this on my previous pages, and I think it's really powerful. You know, knowledge is power, right? And getting to understand yourself and how you operate and what makes you tick is power. It's not a matter of understanding other people or knowing what makes other people tick, because that's just something you're never going to understand. You're just not, in some different ways. But I can tell you right now, when you start connecting with yourself and become one with yourself, it's very easy to pick up on things when it comes to characteristics of others. Whether they wear their characteristic out loud, you can still pick up on it. Why? Because you've become one with yourself. Because you walk in your truths. When you walk in your truths, you can pick up when other people are not being truthful with you. Whether that's people in your physical contact, on the news. Like, you can just pick up on things because you've become one with yourself. You walk in your truths. And when you walk in your truths, it's very easy to pick up on that, because you see. You have an inner understanding. You have an inner knowing. You just do, right? Introverted, intuitive, feeling, and judging. I know that's right. Deep intuition. INFJs often sense undercurrents others miss, patterns, motives, and hidden truths. I know that's right. Some of the stuff that comes to me, I'm just like, jeez. They process situations symbolically and spiritually, seeing layers of the meaning. I process everything based off spirituality and the meaning of the situation. Why am I walking through this? Why am I seeing this? Why has this been unveiled to me? There's reasons why things get unveiled to you in the nature that they do. And you have to connect with seeing that. Empathic and protective. They are natural advocates, nurturing those in pain and lost in the darkness. Ding, ding, ding. They often defend the vulnerable while quietly carrying their own wounds. I've just always been an advocate, not only for myself, but for others. I gravitated to that with my son because I've always had to be an advocate for him in all facets, particularly in the school realm of things and the educational realm of things. My son wasn't the one that fit in that little square box they wanted him to fit in. And so I've always been a very strong advocate. A lot of people just don't have the voice. They don't have the willpower, to say something when they want to say something. And I know what that feels like. And so I always try to step up to the occasion in the best of my abilities, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking to my dad, of course Fox News is on, it drives me nuts. And they were just talking about, I don't even know, it's about billions and just this. And it just I can't even fathom the amount of stress that comes with being a president. That's why I have zero desire to walk into the political arena. I don't have the heart for that. I don't have the heart for it. To run on what they run on, I'm going to take a hard pass. I'm going to stay in my reality. But it's mind-boggling to me that we live in a world filled with billions and trillions of dollars, but yet there's so many people that can't barely make ends meet. And again, I know the world operates on, you got to work hard for yours, and work hard to play hard. And, they just classify people as just being where they're at because of choices they made. But at the end of the day, you're just not looking at the big picture. Like, I just don't see how God and Jesus would stand on anything in reference to the amount of abundance in the monetary front of things and wealthy that resides in this world, in this country, while knowing his daughters and sons are dying of hunger. Like, I just don't see anywhere in that where that's a part of the Bible that we're walking through right now. Like, there's just no necessary need for somebody to have that much money. Like, you can't spend it all in a day. So I just don't understand it. And that's one of those things I'm never going to understand. I'm just never going to understand it. You know what I mean? I know money makes people feel really, really good. And that's fine and dandy for them, but my heart doesn't operate that way. I don't know how you could feel good with money knowing that there's people out there, good people that have tried to do right by the country, tried to do right, and they've just always drawn the shorter end of the stick. It's not because of choices they made. They just drew the shorter end of the stick. You know, and it's just, I just don't understand it. Visionary and strategic. INFJs plan far ahead, guided by their inner convictions more than logic or rules. They seek alignment with higher purpose or mission. That's the most important thing to me, is always be in alignment and true to myself and true to my heart. I won't ever step on somebody to get ahead. I won't ever try to take the payouts to get ahead. I won't sell XYZ, you know, my soul, or however you want to slice it and spin it, for that lick of fame or whatever you want to call it. I just won't. It's just not in me. Private but powerful. I am very private. Outwardly calm and reserved, inwardly fiery with conviction and resilience. They can be underestimated until they choose to reveal their full strength. I know I've been underestimated, to say the least. Let's see here. The Hecate archetype traits. I think I am an INFJ with a slice of a Hecate. I think I got a slice of both. You know, there are earth angels on the earth, and Charlie Kirk was one of them. Charlie Kirk was one of them. And all those that decided to go against him, that it brought him to his demise, they're feeling the heat of what happens when you go after an earth angel. And I don't ever like to classify myself as an earth angel. I am who I am. I am who God calls me to be. Do I know that I carry angelic traits? Do I know that I carry angelic gifts? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I know that I have an angelic calling? Yeah, I know. But I don't like to put labels and things like that out there when it comes to me, because I always want people to understand that I stand there right with them. You know, no matter who they are, where they come from, what they look like, I stand right there with them. No matter if they're, you know, a bum on the streets or whatever, like, it just doesn't, like, I stand right there with everyone, you know what I mean? And so it's really important to me, because I want to show the world that everybody carries angelic traits. Everybody carries an angelic calling. If you tap into it, if you tap into your consciousness that it resides inside of you, designated by God. That's how you tap into your earth angel abilities, you know? And Charlie Kirk was an earth angel, hands down. Hands down. And I feel for all those that are walking in karma. Karma don't miss. Whether you believe in it or not, it don't. In different ways when it comes to those that are attacking me. You know? And I just let God handle that. And God will handle that. And He is indeed. Hecate is the goddess of crossroads, magic, thresholds, and the unseen realms. Guardian of liminal, protects travelers at life's crossroads, birth, death, transformation, keeper of mystery, holds the keys to hidden knowledge, dreams, and shadow work. Light bearer in the darkness, guides souls through the shadow and fear into the clarity of rebirth. Triple aspect, embodies past, present, and future, simultaneously echoing the INFJ foresight, you know, and that's both INFJs and Hecates represent transformation through the darkness, walking through pain to bring others to the light. And that's what I'm here, is to help bring others to the light. In a world that is dark, as Trump said it, dark moments, right? Dark moment, bump moments. You need somebody in this world to bring the light. You do. There's the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, and God places little people, little nuggets everywhere. They embody shadow integration, not rejecting darkness, but mastering it to heal and protect. Heal and protect myself, protect those around me. You know, whether you're in my energy or not, whether you're in my energy and you're going against me, baby, you're there for a reason. It's not, I mean, God is controlling all the strings. And it's just giving me power. You know? The power lies in seeing what others can't. That's the truth.